You would have heard this before, but the time to take action is here and now, and we need to do it at scale and at speed, and also in a thoughtful way. This is back in 2020. Our leadership wanted us to be a leader in the environmental space, or in the ESG space. And we came out with the goal for net zero 2025. So then we had to think about, so aside from decarbonizing our own operations, how are we going to go to put in place the right types of projects that are going to balance our emissions from 2025 onwards? So it's almost taking inspiration from nature. We went to see one of the projects that we've announced in the UK, in Scotland and the Scottish borders. There's really extensive local stakeholder consultation because we want these projects to work for the local community. So it's very much a bottoms up level of development rather than one that's imposed from top down. It was quite transformational to actually see what was happening on the ground. A lot of the trees that we started putting in 2021, 2022, they're a couple of years old now, so they're about that tall. There were some trees that had been planted in the previous project, maybe 10, 20 years ago. You had this time machine where our fresh trees were about this tall. You look over there and you see what those trees are going to look like in 15, 20 years time. The work is not easy, it's quite complex, but what keeps me motivated is knowing that we're in this critical point in history, where there's an opportunity to avert the worst effects of climate change. The good thing about being at Accenture is you're kind of at the nexus of things, and things that you do can result in new client services being delivered, and then we'll have that multiplier effect. Because we are sitting at this critical point, what I want to be able to do is look back on my career and know that the work that you've done has left the world in a better place. So, you've affected positive change through the work that you've done.